Gretchen was a very well-known sailor. Because of sailing, that is how I got to know Gretchen. The island in the early 50s was a completely different situation or scene than it is now. Girls participating in sports wasn't an accepted thing. I knew of Gretchen through her reputation of being a truly talented sailor.
Gretchen took her passion for sailing and history and turned it into a love of writing.
She has been writing for as long as I've known her.
Gretchen is very curious, and she takes that curiosity and creatively puts it into words. She's always thinking of new and different things to conquer, and she, as I said, takes that curiosity to another level, a good level, and writes about it.
She did an awful lot of the articles for the program that's put out for the decoy show in Tuckerton every year that the county does. You'll see all the articles that she's written, and it's all history of people that were represented at the seaport and the boats that were at the seaport.
It's easy to read, full of detail, but still easy to read. And it's for people like us, Ocean County us, or people that grew up down here. Well done, and it holds our interest.
She always set a really high standard, and she was very clear on what her vision was.
Gretchen uses a more traditional approach for research. She never uses the internet and reads and finds people to interview.
I write mainly now about New Jersey history, maritime history, and a lot about Ocean County. My niche is really getting the places that have been less seen, less traveled. I don't write about big cities and popular things to do. I write about what used to be there. And it's wonderful because people come in with stories of their own, stories that they remember from their grandparents or somebody telling them. I've written 4 books so far. The first one is entitled 100 Summers. I was asked to write the history by the Little Egg Harbor Yacht Club, and I did that. I had people help me with it. They contributed pictures. Some other people contributed articles, and I thought, hey, I can do this. Next book I wrote with Deb Whitcraft. We wrote 2 more books together through the History Press. One is Tucker's Island. Tucker's Island was once down here past the Holgate Beach. And then the last one we wrote was called Beach Haven. And it's about our town of Beach Haven, of which we're very proud and we love. I have a column in the Asbury Press that appears every Sunday. I've been writing for the Asbury Park Press off and on for at least 15 years. And it talks all about New Jersey history. I love what I do.
Gretchen has a 2-sided page of a list of things to continue to write about and plans on writing many more books and articles.
And they have found out that
Such an example of someone who is willing to volunteer her time at a very professional level, a very quiet, accomplished person. She's been recognized at individual level, but never particularly at a county level like this.
Fitting that Gretchen Coyle be nominated for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
She's a perfect example of the kind of person you would want to have represented for Ocean County.
Gretchen is multi-talented, so you take all of that stuff, all of those talents and all of that curiosity and all that she's done, and it's a lifetime of achievement.
plus it's historic.
Congratulations, Gretchen Coyle, on winning the Pauline S. Miller Lifetime Achievement Award for Ocean County History.